You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk about Team USA, the Caitlin Clark-less Team USA. Now, again, I've said this prior. I never ever thought that they wouldn't win gold. I expect them to win gold. And they should win gold. But nonetheless, the guard play, which we were told that Caitlin Clark wasn't capable of playing guard for this Team USA squad, well, the guard play has been horrendous, awful. Diana Taurasi, a 42-year-old dinosaur, is on this team, and she combined for 3 points in 3 games. I kid you not. Chelsea Gray, been just as bad. All right, so we've got Cheryl Reeve and we've got Diana Taurasi commenting on Team USA in regards to the Caitlin Clark-less team. They're making their comments, and they seem awfully BS-y to me, right? But before we jump into that, guys, last week I did a video where the ratings for Team USA, this women's team, they were horrible. All right, against Japan, they were terrible. They drew 3 million viewers, and the WNBA All-Star Game had more viewers. And then in Game 2, they drew 2.1 million. It got even worse. I meant to make a video, didn't get around to it. And then Germany's ratings, now, mind you, we're all the way to Nigeria. They just played Nigeria, all right? Germany's ratings, you see these 2 question marks by this person that posted this? It's been 2 days, and the ratings are nowhere to be found. That was August 6th. This is Sports Media Watch. They've been putting out ratings in regards to the Olympics. The ratings for this Germany game and this Germany game, they're nowhere to be found. Lowest attended game against Japan. Awful Announcing actually tried to spin this. No, the ratings were terrible. All right, this was the 3 million rating right here. It was released. NBC Sports PR released the Japan rating, and the Belgium rating actually made it out. Like I said, 2.1 million. It was horrible. Keep in mind, 12 years ago, they drew 11 million. 11 million viewers, and this is what we were talking about with Caitlin Clark being on this team. Well, guess what now, folks? They're hiding these ratings. These ratings have not been released. I cannot find them anywhere for the Germany game. They were that bad. Okay, these ratings are officially an endangered species. We don't know where they're at. All right? All the usual sources where I go get ratings, they're MIA. They're missing in action. And at this point, because look, after the Japan game, me and several others around the internet that do this kind of thing and cover sports in this kind of way destroyed them. And they're gone, missing in action. It looks to me like there's a literal calculated decision. That's what it looks like, and I'm calling it out, to not release those ratings from that game the other day because they're that bad. They're that putrid. Keep in mind, they've had 2 of the lowest attended games, too. They had a 13,000 attended game and a 12,000 and some change game. Nobody is paying attention to Team USA with the women at all, to the point that Team USA is literally having to talk. Cheryl Reeve, and we know how she feels about Caitlin Clark, and Diana Taurasi are both having to come out and literally, you see this headline, USA coach Cheryl Reeve addresses team's mindset on Caitlin Clark Olympics chatter. Yeah, it's the talk all around this team. It's not about the team. It's not about the wins. It's about how uninteresting and unviewed this team is. I mean, do you know how bad that is? It's one thing if you stink and you talk about it. Yeah, that's not good. If you're good and nobody talks about it, a gold medal team, most likely, and people are completely indifferent. Why? We know there was a calculated decision to keep Caitlin Clark off this team. All right? Due to the Team USA's dominance, much of the conversation surrounding this summer has been off-court matters on the roster. Specifically, the fact that rookie sensation Caitlin Clark was left off the USA roster. But head coach Cheryl Reeve has made it clear that her players aren't letting outside chatter get to them. They're having to address it. Seriously. Quote, their mind is on their journey and their mission is to win a gold medal, Reeve said about her players' opinions on outside noise per the San Francisco Chronicle. Sure, they hear the talk, but it's not something they walk around thinking about. That you thought about it enough that you as the head coach on an Olympic squad in Paris had to address it. It's an issue. Honestly, they don't think about it as much as we talk about it because they weren't part of all of that, so it's not on their mind. To a point, you're right about that, Cheryl Reeve. We're talking about you and Jen Rosati and Dawn Staley. You left her off the team, and even worse, the two guards you got on the team, Taurasi and Gray, suck. WNBA legend Diana Taurasi has been on 6 consecutive Team USA Olympic squads, which means she is seeking her 6th gold medal. They shouldn't let you touch this gold medal because you're not even involved. This also means Taurasi knows as well as anyone that while Team USA's success might appear easy from the outside, the Americans can't expect to just show up and have opponents bow down to them. Quote, these teams are hard. They've played together a long time, Taurasi said in the Chronicle article. We've been together for 2.5 weeks and trying to figure it out. It's always been our strength and to be unselfish. Next man up, next woman up to win a gold medal. I think people think it's easy, and it's not easy. It's different to play on this stage. The rules are different. The style of play is different. You have to get used to it. You've played there how many times? Seriously, how many times? And y'all are having to come out and address this. They're hiding the ratings. They're so bad, they're literally hiding the ratings. And Cheryl Reeve and Diana Taurasi are having to address the fact that they left the most exciting sports figure in the country, in the United States of America. That's what we've got here. She's the biggest star right now in sports, I think, outside of NFL players. Okay, nobody's ever going to Patrick Mahomes and all. I get it. But let's be real. If Caitlin Clark was in the Olympics wearing a Team USA jersey, that would be the top story in sports, and it would have been all attention. I said the other day when I did the video on Japan, not a single game would have had less than 10 million viewers on it. They might have had 15 million viewers. I think it would have been an argument. Who's going to get the bigger viewership, the men or the women? Seriously. And again, if I'm Olympic officials, if I'm the NBA, we know Adam Silver wasn't happy about it. If I'm Kathy Engelbert, you're the commissioner of the WNBA. You had a huge opportunity and you blew it. People involved in your league hurt your league. How bad do you want to grow the sport? Do you want your next media deal to be $1 billion a year and not $260 million? That's what you're talking about. You left, again, the love child of Larry Bird and Steph Curry. With the branding of Michael Jordan, you left her off the Olympic team. It's a monumental F-up. And now there's an obvious effort by the media. Where are these ratings at? They're so bad, they know somebody like me is going to come along and put on there, it got 1.5 million viewers, and it's going to get 100,000 views, and they're going to get destroyed. because they left the most popular player in women's sport, in sports, outside of the NFL. They left her off the Olympic team. Dumb. With a big B at the end. Tell me what you think. Wow. We got a full-blown conspiracy going on now. Where are the ratings? Seriously, where are they? Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.